Hi everyone, Ethan here. The longer that you stack cups for, the more records you are bound to have. As you continue to keep stacking, you will potentially notice that your record jumps will continue to grow and your records will continue to decrease over time. However, the longer that you stack for, you also get a perspective of what is considered a large versus a small record jump. Many times we will have records that can improve by only a couple of milliseconds or so, while other times there will be other records that will be improved by even close to a tenth or even 2/10 of a second. I wanted to take this to a more statistical POV and explain and create an idea, or a concept rather, of what record jumps would look like from a more statistical perspective. So, I came up with this idea back in 2020, and I never really did a whole lot with it. I mentioned it a couple of times in some really old video descriptions that I made, but you can actually calculate what a record jump percentage is instead of just using this time value between the last two records that you have. And you can do so with this formula. Again, I came up with this back in 2020, and to show what this is, if it looks a little bit complicated, R2 is your current record, R1 is your previous record. You divide your current record by your previous record, subtract 1, and then multiply the result by 100 to get the record jump percentage. So I'm going to do an example of this just with my very handy dandy TI-84 calculator here. I'm going to use the current doubles fastest on the web, so 5.2, hold up, hold on, 1 second, I'm going to mess this up, 5.275 divided by 5.377, and technically it's 5.363, but no one really cares about that record. So just do that, hit enter, you're going to see a number just below 1. And now you are going to subtract 1 from your answer. You should end up with that. And then to get the percentage value of it, you are going to multiply it just by 100. And that would be a record jump of almost 1.9%. The number is going to be negative every time you do this because it's a decline or a record change that is always going to be faster than the previous record. So the number will, of course, be negative every time. So this is just a statistical POV of a record jump, and in this case this is the record jump percentage rather of the doubles fastest on the web, and of course it can be rounded as well. Again, this is just a concept idea that I came up with back in 2020. I just wanted to make a short little video on this explaining what I've done, and this is just entirely done for fun. I'm not doing this for any sort of, analysis purposes or anything like that. This is just entirely for fun and just something I wanted to come up with and share here. So, see what you guys think of it. See what you guys think of all of it and mess around with it if you want to. I will see you guys later. Take care, everyone.